What's to go, Cheerios? My name is CheerySodaPop, and we are playing some Team Fortress 2. Not entirely sure what gameplay I'll actually have over this, so I'm just going to say Team Fortress 2, and yeah.
And I'm Brilliance, aka Nathan, and I'm not trying to make fun of you, bro. I am seriously. This is my serious impression of you.
Nah, it's
Okay,
okay. It's okay.
okay. And we have Chicken here, but he's being muted
He
right
may or
now.
may
I
not
think.
pop in or out.
I don't
We're
know. We don't know. Chicken. He's random.
we're
Okay.
sitting in
Anyways,
his poopy hole right now, and
yeah,
those of
we
you who
are.
have been on TeamSpeak 3 and Chibi server would know what I'm talking about, but otherwise anyone else will
Yeah,
not get the joke.
that's the name of like the call, Mister Chicken's poopy hole. Anyways, we're gonna be talking about several topics, including the new community of TF2 channel, which is actually open now. I will be linking everything, or at least mostly everything I talk about, will be linked in the description below. So be
Ditto.
sure to check it out. Yep. So would you like to explain it, or uh, should we just leave it up to the channel trailer to do that for us?
Yeah, well, I'll explain it in a sentence or two, but basically, if you want a more detailed summary, feel free to check out the channel trailer on Community of TF2. But in like a couple of sentences, basically, the Community of TF2 channel is about contributing to something larger, the actual Team Fortress 2 community, and it's basically to make Team Fortress 2 more of a presence on YouTube. It's decently large, to be honest, but it's not as large as something like Minecraft, which is gigantic, or like Call of Duty or something.
Yeah, of course. And so far, for one day having 50 subscribers, it has a lot of promise. So be sure to check it out, subscribe to it, and also be sure to subscribe to Brilliance, which is the founder of this group. I am proud to be an administrator of this group. I am really, really excited for this, and it's just going to be really fun. So check it out. Most likely, we'll have a lot of other YouTubers willing to actually, endorse this channel, so you won't be missing out. Get some videos in while you can, and the rules will be in the channel trailer, like we said earlier.
Yeah,
So
and
besides,
besides subscribing to the community channel, also subscribe to CheerySodaPop, because
yeah,
he has an awesome collection of Team Fortress 2 videos. But in terms of endorsing the channel, we already mentioned this, or at least in other takes, but I actually recently asked a couple of larger, smallish kind of guys to support it. Not necessarily with a shout out, but like just kind of support it. And I hate Pink TF, if you know him. He said he would do that, and iOptimus Prime has not responded. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see who will end up doing that down the lane as well.
all right. So yeah, why do you hate pink tea? No, not really. But anyways, yeah, let's go on with that.
I
I
should be
think we
like,
pretty much covered in bulk the TF2 community, or community of TF. I'm sorry about that. But also, we wanted to talk about weapons and items in Team Fortress 2 that we want implemented into the game. If you watched my past videos, you know that I want a sentry jumper and a special wrench that is like the market gardener. So it's kind of like, self-explanatory if you know those weapons like the rocket jumper and the market gardener. So it's going to be kind of like that, except for the engineer. That's kind of what I want.
yes.
Brilliance, what did you want? You wanted something for the medic?
So here's the idea I had, and I'll go over the idea that you had as well. So first idea is to have a metagun that would dispense ammo, actually, and like pretty much infinite ammo, because ammo's awesome. If you're out of ammo, you can't
Yeah.
kill anyone. But for like, if you dispense metal to an engineer, obviously it had to be controlled so it's not OP, and you can't just feed an engineer metal over and over. But I think that'd be cool if you had like a slightly slower heal rate or something, but it also dispensed ammo. I think that'd be cool. And then the idea that you had was to be like Team Fortress Classic, where the medic actually drops like health packs, so it's more of an instant heal. But it's like health packs. Like it's not like you have a metagun beam that you have to connect to someone to. So
Yeah, and it's kind of like sandwiches, and also,
yeah.
like you kind of have like some in stock. So like, say you have five, but you can't overheal, and it's just like instant heal. It's kind of like the quick fix that it's kind of like in little health packs. And while it's a lot faster, you have limitations. And with your idea of the Medigun that dispenses ammo, I think it'd go really good with a combat NG with the Widowmaker.
Yeah, you could totally pocket, like, good combat engineers are really good, because they have, first of all, a mini sentry that has aimbot, and second of all, they're like aimbots themselves if they're really good. So double shotgun and mini sentry action would be the bomb.
Yep. So besides that, I also wanted a hat, and I actually was inspired. This like my idea of this was actually inspired from watching an episode of Ed, and Eddie, and it's if you're like completely familiar with this show and cartoon, and you're just like a complete fanboy of it or fangirl, whatever you are, you'll hopefully understand what I'm saying. So Ralph actually in one episode was mad at Double D, and he said you must go through the hat of discipline. So he put on this hat that looked like a giant hammer, swung his head down like headbang, and like completely demolished Double D. And I thought it was funny, and I thought that would be a great hat for the engineer, because tools and all that would be great.
And you can get in a taunt kill too.
Yeah, taunt kill, like have the head bang and it's like an insta kill. That'd be really awesome.
Yeah, and like so like one idea me and my friends had actually in real life, we had the idea of like this probably exists already in Game Banana, but we had like a ping pong paddle for the Scout. I think that'd be cool. Like that you could totally do something with, like, he would hit a ball, but since it'd be on a string, it'd have like a limited range or something, and it refills really fast. I don't know. You can do a lot of stuff in TF2.
Wait, you said ping pong, or did he say like a
Yeah,
paddle
ping
ball?
pong, like those. It's just like a little handle and then basically like a circle.
Yeah.
I
No,
think
but
that'd be
like a
cool.
paddle ball is the one with the string connected to it.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's paddle. My bad. I got my sports mixed up. They're still the same shape though, aren't they?
Yeah, sports.
Okay, I was like, whoops, sports. Is paddleball a game technically? I suppose.
I guess so. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. It's a little
I
kid's
watched
game
a
though.
Vsauce episode recently where he defined game versus other things. So I guess there is a technical definition to what is a game versus a sport.
Yeah. Anyways, besides weapons that we wanted implemented, was there something else you wanted to talk about? Like, what inspired us to do YouTube?
Well, I had an
Kind of like
idea,
share ideas.
like TF2 related. So, I think I've already mentioned this in one of my videos, but to you, what is your most relaxing class in TF2?
I feel very relaxed as the engineer, to be honest, because you kind of are in one place, whereas the scout, you're kind of running, you have not as much health, and you're really, really anxious to, get that heavy, in the back of the corner with a medic. And, of course, I do really well with the scout, in my own opinion. It's not like the most relaxing thing. And, whereas, the engineer, of course, you can stay in one place, you don't have to aim as much.
Yeah, I can
And as a
totally relate to
spy,
that.
And as a spy, like, you have to make sure it's like, oh, hopefully he doesn't, catch on to me or something like that.
Yeah, because with
So,
your priorities with something like the scout, for example, you're managing like three actions at once. You gotta dodge your shots. You gotta also aim as best you can, hit the heavy. Maybe you gotta manage your health. If you're getting too low, you gotta run away. But with the engineer, I could totally see where you're just kind of sitting in one spot, and your primary objective is to keep your sentry alive, but also make sure you're not killed. But I mean, it's a very like linear, I don't know, action course, if for lack of a better word.
okay, I have a question for you now. If you could only play one class for the rest of your TF2 career and or, experience, what class would it be?
Scout, definitely. Here's the reason too. Scouts, so like, I'm not focusing on like being bored, because if obviously you're gonna get bored with any class after playing how many hours of one class, But with Scout, the thing is that once you become a master at Scout, which obviously I'm going to get better once you play for hours on end, a master Scout to me is a lot more valuable than like a master, let's say like soldier or something, because with a Scout, you have a hit scan weapon, and you can hit people faster than like a master soldier, let's say, which has to fire rockets, and rockets can be dodged or reflected. Yeah, that's just my opinion. What about you?
I think that if I could stay with one class, I would like to main as a sniper because
Yes.
it would really kind of correlate to a lot of other games. It's kind of like a point and click, like a lot of people
Yes.
say. Uh, but yeah, once you get used to that, you can kind of put it into a lot of other games. So yeah, if I could only play as one class, I'd probably choose the sniper.
Yeah,
Um,
my second option as well would be either soldier or sniper, because sniper is the same concept. You have that hit scan thing where, I mean, if you can actually track somebody's head for a long period of time or in just an instant and be able to headshot them, then you are going to be taking down people really quickly, and that is something that not a lot of classes can say they can do.
yeah, except the spy maybe.
Yeah,
I'd say
but
like
like
second.
take the demo for example. Like it takes two pipes, besides like a scout or something that has low health. It takes two pipes to kill somebody, which, I mean, that's not a lot of,
I understand what you're saying. I'd probably choose either scout or I mean not scout. Well, actually, yeah, I'd choose sniper first, then second probably scout or spy, because those were the classes that got me into Team Fortress 2.
mm-hmm. Nostalgic TF2. Yeah, it's so, I don't know, when if you think back, for me personally, I started TF2 when I was like 12. Like looking back, I had like a lot more fun at the game, but I also got a lot more mad at the game. Like I raged hardcore way back in the day.
I was actually very easygoing when it came to this game. I didn't really care about KDR. I just knew that I was like, okay, I'm playing with friends. Not much past that. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of how it worked for me. It turned out very fine. And what is nostalgic TF2 for you?
I remember this like week, 2 week or something week long spurt in the summer where I was playing on, I think it was like Two Fort Egypt. I don't know if you've ever played on that map, but it was basically Two Fort except like with an Egypt type of theme, and it was huge. Like the map was a lot more big, and it was on like one server where there was always the same people, so you knew who you were talking to. And I was that like little kid that would join and then just start raging his face off at how bad he's doing. But I did get pretty good on that server too.
Yeah, and you're not a little kid anymore. So,
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, but that was way back in the day, like 4 years ago.
hi, my name's Billy. Can
Yeah,
I
I
join your
think my
clan?
username actually back then was GamerX, which was like my first real username I used on the internet.
Gamer X.
Yeah.
Lame. Nah, I'm joking.
So like, just random thing, like what was your first like popular username that you used?
Okay, my first popular username. What do you mean like popular?
Like one that you used often. Like I used GamerX for Call of Duty and the Wii. I used it on Steam, and then I used it on like GameSpot forums. Or were you just always just CheerySodaPop or something?
Actually, my name was originally a name that I came up with, Crintum, Crintum, and
Oh, that
then
sounds that's not that bad.
yeah, and then I changed it to Crintums with the Z at the end for a new channel. And that was the name I had for a long, long, long time. But I had my very first Steam name. It didn't last that long, so I don't really count it. And also, my first YouTube name is kind of personal because it has like
Meaning,
it just has like yeah my name and stuff
yeah.
like that.
So like,
You
what
know,
brought you to CheerySodaPop then?
actually, it's kind of a long story, but long story short, I was actually getting into making animations and cartoons as a hobby with Flash,
Mm-hmm.
and I decided that I would make a cartoon about Happy Soda. And originally, yeah, and actually that's my Steam picture for my Steam group.
Oh yeah, yep, I've seen that.
That was actually my very first cartoon.
Yeah, that doesn't
And
look bad either.
yeah, it was made with Photoshop, and it turned out pretty well, and I was very proud of it. So I decided to make my YouTube channel name Happy Soda. And I actually had Happy Soda Can for a while.
Hmm.
But I didn't get any attention, and I decided to do gameplay videos. And it didn't work out as well. And also, I had dealt with a lot of haters, and it
On
was
just on your art or what?
no on like commentaries, videos in general.
Oh, okay.
And this was before like I kind of figured out what haters were and why they should not bother me. They don't bother me as much, but what really messed me up was that they were really good friends of mine previously, like friends I knew,
Yeah,
and they
that
would
sounds tough.
purposely dislike every single one of my videos. Bring like 15 dislikes, and I only had like 3 likes per video. And eventually I was like, I need to get a different group of friends that just doesn't troll me too much. So I decided to go, find a different group, change my Steam name, change my, uh, you know, YouTube name so I would have a fresh break. And Cheery Soda Pop was, that fresh break. And I decided to go with Cheery Soda Pop because I thought it would be kind of like a pun if I still did the animation stuff with Happy Soda and all that. So yeah,
Oh yeah.
cheery as in happy, soda pop, yeah, and cherry soda pop, goes on with that. So that's really why I chose cheery soda pop. How about you?
My origin was it. I get a lot of crap from real life friends and some people on my YouTube channel as well that like I'm like arrogant by having my username as Brilliance. But the thing is that Brilliance didn't come from actually video games whatsoever. I actually put this as my username because in school, like currently and pretty much all throughout elementary school and middle school, I was like known as the smart kid in my grade, and like my group of friends is like literally the smart kids of our grade. We're pretty much the nerds, but like not nerds because we don't really have like a super nerd group. But like I was pretty much a really smart kid and in school, and I was just always known as the smart kid, so I was just like, well, might as well just follow up on that. So I just put Brilliance, and I put on the O0 to confuse people on purpose. No, I'm just kidding. That was just because Brilliance was taken, so I thought of something that didn't have XX because everyone complains about people having X's in their name. Good stuff.
Yeah. Well,
Like
that's cool.
XX snip sniper. You know those like you know those like Call of Duty people to kind of bring it back to Call of Duty. Like
Yeah.
those Call of Duty people that are like XX 360 no scopes ZZZZXX or something. That pisses me off. That just is annoying.
Yeah, I understand that. My brother's actually a Call of Duty player. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, why am I? No, but like, oh my gosh, I got pulled by the cops. I'm playing GTA 4 right now while we're commentating. I'm just saying that right now.
I gotta play that
Uh,
too.
yeah, you need to get into it. So yeah, we're probably gonna be playing a little bit, different games after this, and I think we ought to end off the video very soon. But maybe a last topic before we end it off. How about just like, okay, I'm considered like the smart person at my school now, but there are a lot smarter of people. What
Mhm.
is one thing that you started YouTube off for?
I really like I really enjoy the concept of having like a lot of subscribers just because first of all, you have like people who are pretty much always there just to be like, hey, you're awesome. Like that it sounds really kind of arrogant and egotistical, but I don't know. I just like that concept and like if you look at the big guys, like let's just say Woody's Gamer Tag
Vivi?
for example.
Oh,
I just like having I don't know. It's really
that
hard to explain.
attention, that attention,
Yeah.
the good feedback,
Yeah.
the warm feeling in your chest that says somebody likes me out there. They like what I do.
Yeah,
They
and
like my commentaries.
it does
That's
sound
exactly
it does
what.
sound really egotistical, like you're just inflating someone's ego, but I mean that is really an awesome feeling at being on YouTube. So
Yeah, that's actually why I stayed at YouTube.
yeah,
I
just
could have
people being
stopped a long
awesome.
time ago. Yeah. So thank you, subscribers. Major
Yeah,
shout out to you.
ditto on my channel. Just
Yeah.
saying, yeah.
It's actually like it's a good thing to say that, and it's honest. Whereas people, do it for money, I do it for, attention, but still I do want money, to be honest. It's not
Dead
I,
YouTube
like
money. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, YouTube Monday would be very awesome, even though I'm not partnered at the moment.
Yeah.
I intend on doing so very soon. But, it's not my number one priority like a lot of other people. But, maybe it might be a priority in the soon, but, like, not the high, tier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that will never be my number one
Reason.
priority. Like when I make a video, I'm not just like, yes, I'm doing this for money. Besides, we're like at this point, even if we grow to be very large, honestly, at this point, we are not big enough to earn even a significant amount of money. Like it is at this point, it is almost non-existent to how little is earned from YouTube.
Yeah.
So
So I think we're going to end off the video very soon. I think we've kind of covered a lot, to say the least. It's been an honor commentating with you, Brilliance. And yeah, guys, if you haven't subscribed to this guy, go check him out. He's so awesome. He's very friendly. And yeah, I can guarantee that you'll love his videos. I surely do. And yeah, that's about it. Hope you all have a wonderful day. You want
and
to say
peace
bye?
out. And
And
well,
peace out.
hang on. Before we end it, I feel like a douche if I don't repeat it for you, being to be like, check out Brilliance, and then video ends. That'd just be dumb. So anyway, yeah. Also check out CheerySodaPop. I don't know, for in terms of both channels. Like if you're watching it on my channel, then you should go check him out. But if you're watching it on your channel, I don't know why you're not subscribed to him yet, fool. Because you are just stupid if you don't like his content, because he brings awesome content. And
Notice
yeah,
how he said foo. Because,
I know, foo.
L's,
Yeah.
L's are so stupid. It's like the dumbest letter out of the entire alphabet.
I know, it's pretty much just like a line, It's just an unneeded line. We should just get rid of it and pronounce everything without L's. Fool is
Yes.
foo. Foo. Foo Fighters.
Brilliance. Brilliance. That works.
Brilliant. Oh, you sound British.
I do?
Yes,
Brilliance?
brilliance. Well, kind of. I
Brilliance.
don't know, kind of, sort of. I wonder
Sometimes
if
I
Magical Kill
have...
Cow would see this and take offense at that.
Nah, Hayden's really cool. Hayden wouldn't be hating.
Hayden is hating. Oh, man, we gotta make fun of Hayden for a second for that. Hayden is hating.
No.
Alright, anyway, well, that is the video, guys. Thank you all for watching. Please leave a rating if you have not already. Subscribe to both of us if you haven't already as well. And that's pretty much it. So,
Yeah.
see ya.
Leave down a rating, a good comment, and yeah, that's about it. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye!